And when I seen this, I was like, we gotta look at this. Because I haven't seen none of this shit. Dame Dash says JayZ destroyed Beanie Siegel's life. Beanie Siegel hurt me choosing JayZ over me. Okay, let's see.
In real time, did you know anything about the tension between Dipset and Jay?
Yeah, you're kidding. I was refereeing it. I was refereeing it. I was trying to keep everybody cool. So I'd tell Jay, like, yo, why you keep fucking with him? He's young. Like, what's the problem? So Jay would be, all right, cool. And then go on the radio and say, yeah, Cam is a good earner. And then Cam would be like, why you got to call me an earner? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know why he called you an earner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. You know, so I don't know why Jay always had a thing with Cam. He always had a thing like that. He had a thing with everybody, bro. Pause.
And that H to the Izzo beat was supposed to be Cam's, right?
I didn't know that was the case because I know I remember I don't remember that, but maybe I don't see Kanye. Kanye wasn't just giving shit, like the beats that Cam got, like oh boy, he took that shit. It wasn't like it was given to him. It was just like, oh, this is here, I'm taking this, and I wasn't even mad at it because it was acting funny. You know, I produced Kanye's first record that was on the radio. We Are the Champions on my album, The Dream Team.
I remember that album.
So I produced that with Kanye. And the reason why he got that beat was because I gave it the sample to Just Blaze to flip, and he was disrespecting me and just ignoring me. And Kanye was like, I'll do it. And then when he did it, I said, because you did it, jump on it. Paul. And then Cam jumped on it and you know, fucking Beanie. It was dope. I think Young Chris.
Yeah, state property.
What was the deal with Kanye? Like, why wasn't anybody supporting him as a rapper outside of you?
Because he, you know, like, we looked at him, like, I never looked at Kanye as a rapper. And Kanye always looked at himself, which is not a bad thing.
And look, let's check this out. Smash them likes. Shout out everybody in the chat. Smash them. Check this out. Shout out Cinema. I see you, Cinema Sunday. AAPZ. I see everybody from the kick to the YouTube and all that. Check this out. Look at the irony of that. That's why you can never that's why I never count motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? And I never tell niggas, oh, it ain't gonna work for you, or now Kanye, even though he might be fucking crazy and do weird shit, Kanye bigger than all of them. He became a bigger rapper than all of them, JayZ included, on a, now I ain't say better, bigger, like more worldwide renowned. You know what I'm saying? Even though JayZ became, a businessman in his own right, Kanye watched all them niggas. White kids, niggas in India love Kanye. Kanye will put on he'll drop a Yeezy shirt like this. It'll be a bag, right? This what Kanye do. This how influential Kanye West is. He'll drop the new Yeezy, the Yeezy skull cap, right? And it'd be a bag. And everybody will buy it. Well, I don't say everybody, but a lot of people, look at that. While y'all was doubting this nigga, oh, he ain't gonna be a rapper. But I do understand that back then, it wasn't many, the only rapper producers were like Pharrell, Timbaland. It was a few other cats. Hot Tech, and Talib, Hot Tech. But look, this nigga Ye dropped the Yeezy turban. It'd be a trash bag now. I mean, it'd be a shopping bag. I got this from California, I think, too. Yup, reusable bag. I don't know where I got this from. It's some store in Cali. Maybe this was a Dollar Tree bag. I bought it with me. But and this nigga is the nigga. He's shitting on all y'all niggas. Now he got his own crazy loony shit, but this is the new Yeezy. This nigga, y'all bet they can't do this shit. While y'all was shitting on him, he wanted to be a rapper, but Dame did. You know what I'm saying? Dame believed in him. I remember when he chained him, he gave him the Roc-a-fella chain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't never heard Kanye being a PEDO or PDF. Never, nigga. He might be on some pills or whatever the fuck off his rocker sometimes, but he didn't surpass. He said Arabia. I'm just saying, look how none of these niggas was this influential, gang. Like none of these niggas, bro. Like, and they all was trying to shame or not shame, but shade that nigga or put his dreams to the side. Like, I salute Kanye because back then Nigga, Kanye, we know his beats. He's the beat man. You know what I'm saying? But when he dropped that, through the wire, like, shout out Ye, man.
But you know, he always
Turban,
thought he
yeah, the
was
Yeezy
bigger
turban.
than
It's a fucking plastic bag though, and it's like 10% of it go to saving the whales in Iceland or some shit. Like, this nigga Kanye influential. He more influential than all them niggas, bro.
everyone else thought he was until he got there. So no one really took him serious as a rapper. And again, I took him serious as someone that can do an album, make beats, and at least everybody from Roc-a-fella could jump on the album. So you're gonna get Jay, you're gonna get Cam, all of that. Everyone he made a beat for should do a record for him. But I never looked at him as a rapper. And then when he started rapping, after he broke his jaw, that's when it was like, damn, he's the best producer that could rap. Like how Dre could rap. Like you don't look at Dr. Dre as a rapper, you look at him as a producer.
But he didn't write this shit. Dr. Dre didn't write this shit.
So me knowing Kanye, it would be like Just Blaze starting to rap. I knew them first as producers. It's really hard for me to unsee people the way I first saw them.
And I understand that, but I'm saying, I was saying it with JayZ wasn't. It was more. It was the whole Roc-a-fella. Dang was the only one that believed in him. And it took him a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Which that's cool. Sometimes it take a nigga a little minute, but now look at him now. Kanye could give you $1 million, nigga. He could loan you $1 million, nigga. Shout out Ye, nigga.
That's why I like certain people, no matter what they do, how much money they make, I still see them as that same person. And that could be the default. But it's hard to like unsee what you first saw. The reason why like if you look at the movie, the reason why he was like the contracts took so long is because Jay would not sign off on them. So that was the problem. But again, if I were to tell Kanye, yo, Jay won't sign off on your then he would have like jumped off the, he would have took it too hard. So I could never really say when it was always me like having to be like, make excuses because things had to move slower because we always had to wait for Homeboy to give his one signature because he always knew that Biggs was going to rock out with me. So he just would torture us to get shit done if it wasn't about him. Now his budgets, they got signed off on very fast. To be honest, there was a time like I had took Kanye's chain off his neck because he was driving me nuts. So when that had happened, he was already like, I had dropped Kanye from Roc-a-fella.
See, I never heard that. I not seen that Kanye movie that came out 2 years ago on Amazon. I was in LA when I watched that. It was on Apple Music too, I think, or maybe Amazon or one. It was on one of them things, but maybe I never knew that. I never knew that they took his chain. He took his chain away and shit. Like y'all playing with that nigga. You not even give him the chain and take, but he was getting on my nerves, motherfucker. Well, guess what? He can get your ass $2 million right now, right? Stupid. You can't. You should have never gave him the motherfucking chain. How you gonna take the man's chain away? And you gonna do it all on stage? I'm the biggest nigga. Remember that? Yeah, I know y'all seen that footage before when he gave him the chain on stage. These niggas is arrogant pompuses, man. You don't get a nigga the chain in. You gonna kill a nigga dreams. Y'all already like, come on, gang. And look at him. He used all that. I bet you Kanye, if you talk to Kanye, he gonna say, man, I used all that to goddamn fuel me. You know what I'm saying?
I dropped Kanye. So at that point, I was done with them. I was ready to go do my own thing. I gave people out of respect the opportunity, like, yo, there's Dame Dash, I forgot what the name of the record is, Dash Records, whatever. So I was like, y'all can go over there if they won't with you. But like, really, I'm done with this music shit. Like, I was done. I was burnt out. Everybody was corny to me. Everybody was weird to me. Everybody was manipulative and exploitive. And it just smelled like bad breath. And it still does. Like you walk into a room and you just could, I just got sick of smelling hot paws, bad stink demon breath. I didn't want to smell that no more. I didn't want to be around it. I was done. Like I was done, man. I just done it for 15 years. So I didn't want to do that shit no more. I wanted to do fashion. So how did I feel? I didn't feel, I wasn't even thinking about it. I just was like, let me go get this Rachel Roy off the ground and turn that into $100 million company, which I did, that nobody talks about.
No, I remember that.
What made you take his chain?
Because two things. Beans was getting ready. We thought he was going to go to jail for a couple of years. He was on trial. So I was trying to make 4 albums for him or 5 so that if he went to jail, because every time if you sold 500,000 records, I could give you $1 million advance. So if I already have 5 albums that each went gold, while he was in jail, I could always make sure he had 500 grand. So I was just trying to get it all done. And Kanye wouldn't give him any beats. That was one reason. And the other reason why is I had spent like 500,000-600,000 with Rockware's money developing his line Pastel. I still got the samples. And all of a sudden he was like, I don't like him no more. And he was just starting to Kanye out. And that was it. I was done. So I was like, man, you got to get out. You know, I was tight. So I had the chain, you know what I mean? And people, my inner crew talks about that. Like, damn, you dropped Kanye. I'm like, I don't give a f. Because I had done so much to fight for him, you know, it was like, what more can I do? So I just felt like I can't be arguing. I don't care how many records you sell. And that was before that was like when he first got hot.
Damn. So he dropped Kanye when he was the hottest he was in the beginning. Damn, dang. I know some niggas be like, I don't regret nothing, but that'd be a regret. Like, nigga, that's that egotistical shit though. And I know, motherfucker. What up, Javon? Salute, salute, salute. Hey, hit them lights when y'all pop in. So it's so much, it's in the workings. Now a lot of the inner workings is coming out because it takes time and shit. But this is crazy.
I was more bothered when Beans chose to go with Jay. That one hurt. Because I'd done a lot and prepared. I chose State Property over Rockware. And I wanted to just roll out with State Property. But it almost like he tricked Beans to shelf him, and he fucked his life up to me doing that. But I had him, you know what I mean? Like, that was my new Jay. Like, I looked at them like NWA, and I liked the clothes better than Rockware. They had Beans trying to, like, I forgot this. I hate when I forget people's names, but the person that was like my partner in doing the licensing for State Property, because sales was telling them that, Rockware was doing this, that, and the third, that State Property should be more like Rockware as opposed to being more like Dickies and Carhartt, which is the way I designed it. And they started signing off on behind my back. It was like, I bet wrong on that one. That might be something I would have done different.
So you feel like if Beans would have went with you instead of Jay, his career would have been bigger?
What? It's not even the shit I had planned for them. He fucked his own self up for that one. Like, I had the movies, right? I had the clothing line. The clothing line was doing 20 million a year. So we had the movies, the touring, the clothing line. You gotta remember, like, I activated all of those things. Like, I was making Beans when I was talking to Cam about being the vice president, talking to him. I was also talking to Beans. I was making both of them vice presidents because they had labels. I was the one that was strategically growing and planting seeds, to grow their businesses, whether they knew it or not. Whether they knew it was in their best interest or not, I was still doing it. So I made sure everybody had their own movie. Everybody had their own clothing line. Remember, Cam had a fragrance. He had Old Boy a fragrance. I did that.
Yeah, Old Boy.
Back then.
Yeah, I remember that.
Could you imagine if that would have stayed, if they wouldn't have fucked that up? Nobody wants to listen to me ever.
I don't think it's that. I think it is that, but I think it's like, I don't think, because Dame Dash, just watching him through the years, because he say what you want, but early in them days, he was definitely like, he seemed like, a marketing genius, or I ain't gonna say marketing genius. He seemed like he was turning out to be like the next executive type, big executive in the hip hop industry, but maybe his delivery wasn't. He seemed like he doesn't have the best delivery all the time. Just, hey, yo, just do what I say and like, man, fuck it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't trying to deal with that, bro. Like, it's only but so many times that niggas gonna let you, as grown men, gonna let you just talk to them any kind of way, and you feel me?